Hey, hey. All right. Let me. All right. So whoever wants to hop on, hop on. I'm actually going to step away for a minute, but some people want to hop on here first. That'd be fine. So looks like some people found the new channel. Daddy Dutch. Hey, Kent, can we hear you now? No, can't hear you. Go like this. People are streaming in. You guys can hear me though, right? Oh, there's Keith. Hey, Keith.
I just want to say, how can I figure out to get in here?
Yeah.
And Kent can't.
I don't know.
That makes no sense to me. My God, that just makes no sense at all. So okay, so I'm just gonna sit here. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna sit here and listen.
Why is that?
I want to be nice.
No, you can say whatever you want. Let's see if Keith can say anything.
No, I can't say anything I want. Okay, I will. I didn't get no fucking charcoal today, man. What's up with UPS? No, I'm just fucking with you, Rob. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I asked them. They said it must have shipped out of I guess they got 5.
No, I know. I mean, my trash is supposed to be taken off on Tuesday mornings. This is Thursday night, and they still haven't taken my trash out. Okay, so
right.
I know everything is screwed up in the world. And for all you people, unlike Kent, that own pellet smokers with a fucking generator, if you live in Texas and you got no power, your pellet smokers ain't working.
Whoa, wait a minute, you old fucker. Wait a minute, you old fucker.
Not everybody owns a generator.
All right.
I had to buy one.
I'm guessing my microphone is working now, Rob.
It is.
Yeah, you're the loudest one now.
Keith, you old 1910 motherfucker. I do not own a generator.
You told us, and you told me in a video or a comment on the hot seat once that you could power your generator, your fucking thingy pellet smoker with a generator.
Yes, sir, you can. I can also do it off a 12-volt battery in a power inverter.
Yep.
I do not.
Okay.
I do not own a generator. I used to.
Okay. All right. So
until it locked up.
So all the people in Texas that's covered in snow and ice, and they got no generators, they got no power inverters. Their pellet smokers ain't working.
No, they're not. You are correct. But
well, see, there you go.
If a guy is
the whole point. You can't run a pellet smoker without electricity.
If a guy is handy enough, if he has a gas generator or a dual fuel generator, a guy can take a good like 10 to 12 gauge extension cord, okay? Cut off the female end, go to the hardware store, buy a $2 male end. So now you have a double
That
male
does
end.
not work.
It does too.
No, that does not work. Ask Hobo. I'm not cutting nothing off of nothing. It ain't working.
I just don't want to see two male ends.
Yeah, I'm like, hell, man, that ain't gonna fucking happen, man. I ain't doing it.
I think you pissed Kent off.
Yeah, well, he should be pissed off for selling false information.
That's what
Like I've said all along, man, if you ain't got power, a pellet smoker ain't worth the fuck.
Nope.
So,
I could never have a pellet smoker as my primary grill. They're great, but they'll never be my primary.
no.
I actually cooked something, or started cooking something, ran to Restaurant Depot, which is about 45 minutes away, came back. We had a power blip. The girl that was living with me, I'm like, why didn't you text me? And she's like, what do you mean? I go, because this thing's been sitting here for an hour not cooking. She's like, oh, I didn't think about it. And I'm like, well, I have expectations now.
Dinner's gonna be late.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm like, hell, you know. Yeah, you know, you really surprised me with the armadillo answer.
After you said the
I
music
didn't
venue,
expect that from you.
because you said the Armadillo headquarters, I was trying to think of. There used to be a baseball team called the Armadillos. I was thinking about that, but I've read about the Armadillo, but I still know a lot about it. I know that's where the term "Keep Austin Weird" came from. It's because of that venue and 6th Street is where.
Yeah, it was right down there. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It was downtown Austin. Yeah.
But like I said, I didn't get into that scene until I was a little bit older. I was more of the rock kind of guy in the 90s.
Trust me, at your age, you ain't that older yet.
Well, yeah, I get that. But yeah, and I could probably tell you some Joe Ely songs once I heard it. I know, the song, but yeah, you
But
said
I was glad to see that you knew who the fuck Billy Joe Shaver was.
yeah,
I mean, he was a Texas legend
for sure.
and a music legend to me. But yeah. So yeah. So you know who Towns Van Zandt was?
I do.
See, you're gaining more and more credit in my book. So I'm writing all this shit down in my head, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I can't remember if I mentioned that.
His family was a Texas legend.
Yeah. And in my Stubbs barbecue video, I think I mentioned Towns Van Zandt in that video that he actually played there.
Man, I don't remember it because I really enjoyed that video. You did a video of a square in the yard with nothing there but some stones with names on it.
Yeah, that was the Stubbs video.
Yeah.
That was the original Stubbs
really,
barbecue.
and I was really pissed off because that was a 5-minute video, and I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, can't you take 10 minutes and film another area of the yard?
It was that day was super windy. Lubbock, Texas is way windier than Chicago ever thought about being. And the wind that day was pretty brutal. So it was hard to video.
Yeah, that was cool. I really appreciated that video.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites that I've done. But you're right. I wish I'd spent more time on it and more research.
Hey, and you did a video of nothing that was actually something before, but you actually did a video of nothing. You filmed an empty yard.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was fucking awesome, dude.
Ton of barbecue history in that empty lot for sure.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, all right, go ahead, Kent. Tell me how wrong I am.
Well, first of all, Keith, I have 14 different smokers. One of them is a pellet cooker.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so the right tool for the job. Now, on the other thing, you can take a heavy gauge extension cord, you turn off your main breaker, fire up a gas generator, so you have two male ends. You plug one into the generator, start it. You can plug the other into an outlet and power that circuit. Therefore, you can put electric heat in your house if you're on gas.
I'm going to need somebody to tell me what the fuck Kent is talking about.
We were talking about the generator thing and blah, blah, blah. You can't do this, can't do that. I'm going back to the Texas thing. So right now, if Mike lost power, if he had a dual male prong extension cord and a generator, he can fire up heat in his house.
What if he don't have a generator? Because most people don't. I don't have a generator. Most people don't have.
I sold mine, but I damn well bought one this week.
Yeah, most people don't have a generator.
A 3,500 watt generator is going to cost you $400. It's a hell of an insurance policy. It's all
$300 at Cabela's this street for the Champion brand.
There you go.
Yeah,
and Champion's a hell of a generator.
that's the one I bought
Mm-hmm.
when I was a NASCAR and season ticket holder. I had some, but I sold it.
In all seriousness, here, most people can live 50 years of their life and never need a generator.
Not at all.
Okay, never.
True.
Now,
I'm telling you,
I have been through times.
well, that's because you're like 287 years old, Keith.
Yeah.
Your little brother is Jesus Christ.
My point is, I've been through times when we lost power. I was without power for like 8 or 9 days in a row.
Yep.
Okay. We had a fish aquarium, and all the fish died. We had a refrigerator and a freezer, and all the food was fucked up.
Hi, Bobby.
I'm 66 years old almost, and that only happened once.
Did you misspeak there?
Did I do what?
Did you misspeak? I
No.
thought you said 66 instead of 86.
No, I'm almost 66. I'll be 66 this year. But in all my years, though, I mean that was the only time that I really needed help. Okay, well, you go 8, 9 days without power of no kind at all. So but I just can't. I can't justify the cost of a Yeti cooler and a generator.
Well,
Yeah.
Keith, if it's any consolation, all my coolers are Igloos. And if I have to make ice, I just take pans out in the damn outside, fill them with water, let them freeze, put them in the coolers, keep all my meat good, all my frozen goods.
Oh, I'm old school, dude. I know all
Well, hey,
about
what's
it.
more old school than
I
putting a
know all
fucking
about
bucket outside and letting it water freeze?
Yeah, you filled up the milk
That's what
carton.
you do.
You filled up the milk carton
See-
with water and let it sit out there and freeze. Yeah, I know all about that.
Keith, I'm telling you right now, I feel like Chris and Chris from last night, you and me right now, we're arguing about the same fucking point.
Can't, when it's the 2nd of August, you can't take that fucking jug of water out there and let it freeze. It ain't going to happen.
You're correct, but how many power outages due to weather do you have the 2nd of August?
That's what I'm saying. I've had one that lasted 8 or 9 days in my life. That's why I could never justify the cost of a generator or a bunch of fancy coolers.
I got your point there, but for me doing barbecue comps, I never know when I'm going to have power or not, so I always have a generator.
Yeah.
No,
So
I know
it's kind of dual
different.
fold.
That's
You know what I mean? I can use it for my comps, and if I need it at home,
Yeah.
hell, I run a 3-prong drop cord and plug my fridge's freezers in. I'm good.
But honestly, Texas never had to winterize their power grid except for once every 100 years, and we went through and done it.
You guys took it dry in the ass the last week.
But I get it. I mean, we never get storms like this. Why invest all that money in winterizing something that you're never going to really use? Except this one time we needed it. And,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, you guys, Bottle Cap Barbecue is over in Mesa, Arizona, and their Dallas office got shut down. Think yesterday or today because
Flooding.
they have a backup generator. Their big backup generator ran out of fuel, so they shut down the office.
Yeah. I don't
You
know
know.
how I got so lucky not to lose power, but I'm thankful it never happened to me. My
Uncle
entire city didn't lose power.
Uncle Steve in Houston, Missouri City, I think, actually,
Okay.
said he was within the past 4 days, he was without power for less than 45 minutes.
That was me. I lost it for about 38 minutes, and that was it.
So, you know, I understand talking to Elton, the way the structure grid is set up down there. You guys aren't equipped, or the way we are in Iowa for our typical winter weather.
Yeah, no, we weren't.
And we had 4 days of 20 below, and we had rolling blackouts up here. You know, but
No.
our
Lived here all
rolling
my life, and I've never seen it that cold.
ours lasted 30 minutes. Yours was, you know, like you said earlier, anywhere from 40 minutes to 2.5 days.
Yeah, my in-laws had to stay here Monday to today at noon when they got their power back. So
I'm just hoping everything's normal by next Wednesday.
there's gonna be a lot of flooding issues. Right now, they're concerned about sewage pipes busting as we thaw out and flooding the streets.
Fucking great. Now I can't even shit in my motel when I'm down in fucking Houston in a
We'll
week.
find out tomorrow.
No, they won't have any water.
Bring a bucket.
Yeah. Get
Hey,
that.
I'm
shit
used to
bucket at
going
the
ice fishing on a lake for 5 days. I have no problem shitting in a goddamn trash can.
yeah.
You know, Kent, that's the one thing that through all of this in the past week that I've thought about is you and CJ going to Texas. And man, you guys are going to be so fucked up because,
It's going to be in the 70s next week.
but Texas is so fucked up. Everything is froze. They're not used to this. All the fucking water pipes are busting everywhere. So Kent's gonna go stay at the 5-star double Hilton hotel,
Close.
and they got no fucking water.
You know what? Hey. I tell you what. You know, I made the comment to Elton on Facebook Messenger today. He says, I'm just looking to going home and taking a shower. I said, oh, so Famunda cheese will be in your next video. He says, hey, if baby wipes are good enough for the military, they're good enough for me.
No, I've actually thought about you, Kent, this week.
I'm going to Texas. As long as the plane's flying, I'm going to fucking Texas.
No, I hear you, dude. But you know, I really wish this is your first time in Texas, and I'm hoping it would be a better experience. So
Who knows? We don't know what's going to happen until Sunday, probably.
yeah, well, you know, it's a week. I mean, what can happen? You know, you got a lot of people to take care of before the hotel. You know,
But a lot of folks who live here are in hotels right now because hotels actually have more power and utilities than the homes do.
yeah, but you know, it is what it is. We're living life, and this is what it is today.
Yep.
Obviously,
I need a beer, Kent.
there's too many kids on the fucking internet.
Got water or not? You enjoy your stay in Texas. That's a hell of a place to visit.
Thanks, Keith. This will actually be my first time ever in Texas. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, I've been to Oklahoma a couple times, Louisiana once. I got family in New Mexico, but I've never stepped foot in the state of Texas. So I'm hoping when I do, Chef Johnny doesn't tie me up and throw me in his pool. I don't know.
Like I said, it's going to be the 70s next week. You might like that.
We'll find out next
I'll
Saturday.
tell you what. We lived in Austin back in '80. I don't even fucking remember. back
Is that
in 80,
1880, Keith? 1881.
Yeah, pretty much. But when we left Texas, I told Terry, I said, if I ever go back to Texas, I would never leave again because I loved it.
It's changed a lot though the last 10 years though.
Oh, I know.
A lot of outside influence
All
right now.
these fucking liberals moving in, and I know. But I told Terry when we left, if I ever went back, I would never leave again. And to this day, I'm still married to Terry. She's never let me go back to Texas for any reason.
Keith, you want me to
I
pick you up
wanted
on
to
the way?
go visit people. I wanted to see things. I wanted to do stuff that we did together back in the day. Terry would never let me go back because she knew if I ever went back, I would never leave the state of Texas. Because I loved it down there, man. I really did.
Keith,
Do
you ever
what,
go to
man?
Broken Spoke back in those days?
Yeah, they had Broken Spoke down there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's still there. Yeah, it's still there.
yeah.
The owner actually died on Monday, but
Yeah.
it's still going.
We actually, I ate at Threadgill's, and Threadgill's just recently closed in the past year or so. And if you know anything about Threadgill's, a Google chicken fried steak or Janis Joplin,
Okay.
and either one of those will pull you to Threadgill's.
Don't Google chicken fried. Well, I was thinking chicken fried barbecue. Sorry.
No,
Don't Google two male ends either, Ken.
yeah,
I'll take your word for that, Hobo. Hobo, I don't like you. I don't like you really fucking bashing my hashtags in the chat. By the way,
You got to up your game.
You gotta learn
no,
how to do it right.
fuck you. I do. Hey, Hobo, fuck you. I do my way. I capitalize shit so that people can tell different words.
You got to make it hard on him, Ken. And he's gone.
He keeps hitting the wrong button, or maybe it's the right button.
Who knows?
That's Ken's new thing. He drive-bys. He
Yeah.
comes in, he says his shit, boop, gone.
He's like, "Hey guys, I know how to do hashtags, so don't tell me how I'm doing them wrong."
There goes wrong. How about, are you outside or are you in a basement?
Raj,
Oh, garage. All right.
if I was outside, I would be in many more layers than this.
I feel like I'm destined to live in Texas at some point in my life because my name is Bobby Joe, and I named my last son Austin Tyler.
Two great
And-
cities too.
Yeah, and when we were gonna move out of West Virginia, he was like 8 years old, and he said, "What do you think about Texas?" Totally out of the blue. But
Kid shorts. Bobby, so you're in West Virginia?
I'm in Arizona.
Arizona now. Okay.
Only because circumstances.
I lived in
presented themselves.
Scottsdale for a week.
Scottsdale?
For 1 week, I lived there.
Oh, Scottsdale has just a great vibe. It's, a little bit too far for me to like go hang out. I used to be part of like a meetup group that would like travel around to different bars and have cocktails. But it's far enough away, you can't have more than one
Yeah.
and be able to go home. And they were really unique places that you would want more than one. So wasn't really conducive, but I love it. Love Scottsdale.
Pretty cool. So, Keith, what years were you in Austin?
To what?
What years were you in Austin?
1822, 1823.
82, 83, something
Okay.
like that.
Mimi.
So that was probably the heyday of the Armadillo, wasn't it?
No, I actually think they were closed by then.
Really?
Yeah, they were closed by then. But a 6th Street in Austin was amazing.
Yeah.
That was the only place in my life I ever been where have you ever been to Austin to 6th Street?
Oh yeah, yeah. I spent my 20s a lot of time.
So you got so many blocks going this way.
Yeah.
And then every side street that's going to cross it, they're blocked off for the
Yep.
weekend.
Yep.
So you got Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. 6th Street is open up for like 6 or 8 blocks, but there's no side streets crossing it.
No.
And
it's great.
it's just people walking up and down, carrying half gallons of a whiskey and shit with them, and drinking and partying, and it was friggin' amazing, man.
Yep.
Yeah, me and the old lady, we lived in a state park there, McKinney Falls. We lived there for the summer.
Okay.
And had a great fucking time, man. I did off and on jobs with whoever I could get at work with, and did that, you know. And
McKinney Falls or Marble Falls?
do what?
Is it McKinney Falls or Marble Falls?
McKinney Falls.
Okay.
McKinney Falls, yeah. Actually, you know Troy from T. Roy Cook?
Yeah.
I've known Troy for years, and Troy said something to me today, one day, and I said, "Yeah, if you could go do a video," and this was way back early in Troy's channel. I said, "If you go to McKinney Falls and do a video, that would be awesome." And I'm like, "Go to Camp 17 because that's where me and Terry stayed at." The whole time we was there, we stayed at the same campsite. And Troy went out to McKinney Falls and he did a video. It's up on his channel. And he went to Camp 17 and there was people staying there.
Yeah.
And Troy's like, I'm doing this video. Do you mind if I film anything? And no, go ahead, dude, you know? And so Troy's filming this video, and I'm like, I'm looking at this picnic table, and I'm looking at this tree. The old lady's looking at this shit, and she's like fucking crying.
That's cool.
We can remember all of this stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know, it was there, and man, we just loved Texas. But Terry knew what Terry knew. If I ever went back, I would never leave again. And so, because of family, you know, your mother's sick, your grandmother's sick, your dad's sick, you know, whatever. Your kids in school. I mean, all these reasons why I could never go back.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I went back, I would never leave again. No, Texas. And I've been through all over Texas. I never made it to El Paso, but I think I made it to everywhere else in Texas. You know, I mean, we went from fucking Lubbock to Port Aransas.
Okay.
You know, we've
I
been
love both of those cities.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We loved Port Aransas. Yeah, I've been all over the state, man. I fucking love Texas, man.
Very cool.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck Indiana, man. Give me some fucking Texas. And you know what's funny? I like roses, and I know about Tyler and their roses.
Mm-hmm.
But what I really liked was the bluebells. And you could drive down the highway and you could see all these fucking blue flowers everywhere.
Oh, the blue bonnets. Yeah.
or Blue Bottoms. All right. So
I thought you were
correct.
talking about the ice cream blue bottle at the moment.
No, I'm not an ice cream person. But yeah, I was like, yeah, there's so many things down there to like, man. That, why would you not want to live there? And I'm like, just you know, you want to move to Texas, go ahead and move. Just don't change Texas.
Yeah.
Let it be what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
But I will say it's really just the big cities. Outside the big cities is still the same old Texas you probably knew back in the 80s.
Yeah. Oh my God. I've watched in the past 20, 30 years, I've watched videos and I've seen shit has grown up so much.
Yeah.
The same way my little ass town, you know. I mean, shit has just grown up. You know, it's what it is. But
Yep.
you
My
know,
neighborhood was a
you know,
cotton field 20 years ago.
keep Austin weird. That was a saying back when we were there. You know.
Yep.
Back in the early 80s, you know, keep Austin weird was, you know, everywhere, you know. And you go down to the strip down there on Guadalupe, down by the college.
Mhm.
Yeah, you'd have these people sitting out on the sidewalk, and you got a guy selling a fucking taco, and then you got a gay rights fucking booth set up. And then you got a lesbian booth set up, and then you got Jesus' hair set up,
Right.
and you had all these different peoples and whatever, but they were all there together.
Everybody got along.
Everybody, they never fought with one another, and you know, it
They
just,
actually listened to your side. Everybody got along. You went and bought that person a taco or a beer afterwards, and you
yeah.
went by your way. None of this divisive stuff we have now. It was
Yeah, no,
great. Yeah.
no. I mean, and you can see so many different points of view in a block,
Yep.
just on the sidewalk, you know. But yeah, no, you know, everybody was happy, man. Everybody got along. Everybody was happy, and so yeah. But yeah, I loved Austin, man. You know.
I've never been to Texas. I was in Mexico when I was like 12.
You come to Arizona and not drive through Texas. You must have taken the northern.
Yeah. We went
Uh,
Route 66 for a lot of it, right?
Yeah.
good thing, Grandpa.
No. You missed it.
Yeah, Route 66 goes through Amarillo, though.
Does it? So maybe I've been
Yeah.
to Texas.
It goes through the panhandle of Texas. But you're not in Texas very long on Route 66.
And that's a long drive. Very long.
Yeah. I drove from Buffalo, New York to Lubbock, Texas one time. That was a long ass drive.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is
Here
a long
to-
drive. That
Yeah.
is a long drive.
West Virginia, and it was 15 below when we left there. Actually, almost 8 years ago to the day. I was like, I don't care how cold it is. Get in the car. We're going. And yeah, we just drove like as fast as we could. And it took us 3 days to get to Arizona. So
That's pretty good.
When was that, Bobby?
that was 8 years ago.
Oh, just recently.
Well, recent to you.
All right, hobo, settle down.
I don't mean that in a bad way.
No, I drove from Merced, California, which if you look at a map of the state of California, it's right in the center of the state.
Yeah.
I drove from there to here in Evansville, Indiana. That's southern Indiana. and this was back in '74, I think, '75 maybe. It took us 54 hours just to drive that.
That's because driving was on a horse.
No, it's because you weren't allowed to go over 55 mile an hour on anywhere.
Yeah, that was
You know,
totally
highways, interstates, whatever. 55 mile an hour was the speed limit.
We're up
That
to 85 here in Texas now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
but it's
on that trip though, I was lucky enough to stop at Winslow, Arizona. And if you ever listen to the Eagles song, you know, standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona, been there, done that. So yeah.
Like, guys, hold on. Let me go stand in this corner for a second so I can say I did it. No, that's not what happened.
Is it a sight to see?
Yes. Yes.
Well, I'm gonna grab one more beer,
Yeah,
and then that's probably gonna be the end of me. But I'll keep this going. But anyway,
yeah. I'm gonna go and hop off. Thanks again, guys. Had a good night.
Thanks,
All
Mike.
right, thank you. And I'm going to keep checking your videos out, man. I like them. I love them barbecue crawls. And
I appreciate it. They're the most fun to make. They really
Yeah.
are.
hey, you got 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5 questions right tonight. I'm going to give you credit for that, dude.
Hey, I appreciate it. I'll take it.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Mike, are you on Facebook?
I am.
All right, I'm going to add you. I'm not sure. We might already be, but we already are.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
There's
So
a hot seat survivors group. That's
okay,
a Facebook Messenger group, which it's gone from when I started the hot seat 5 years ago to today.
okay.
That I'll add you into. The guy last week, I forgot to ask that question too, and I don't even know how to fucking look him up. But I'll jump you in there. Whether you participate or not, it's on you. Like, it's no harm, no foul.
No, I'm good. I had to create a new Facebook account, I guess about 2 months ago, because I got tired of the BS of normal Facebook. So I have one that's dedicated to all barbecue junk. So it's perfect now. I actually like Facebook again. So
That's a great idea, actually.
yeah,
I quit doing Facebook months ago. And
yeah.
then
I got rid of all my real friends and only
Like
friend people I met through barbecue.
Yeah, as I got more, active in this community, I'm like, okay, I'll pop back on there. But my family members are like, welcome back. They haven't seen me in 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I can't get rid of my real friends
All right. See y'all later.
because
Hey,
if
Mike.
I did, I
Once
mean,
again.
Hope would be the only one there. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I haven't quite figured that whole thing out, but
Rob Hobo, I mean, that was a good show tonight, guys. That was a good show tonight, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, I like that one.
It's a fun one. I felt like I was blank for questions a little bit, but Hobo
Well,
was right there.
Buddy!
I did what I could do.
Oh,
I felt like I was playing the Jordan fucking flu game because I've not felt well all day. I don't think I put up 38, but I did my best.
Well, we had at one time I think you had 40 subscribers or 40 watching. So
Okay.
you guys are only 3 weeks into this, and so 40 watching. I mean, I'm gonna give you credit for that.
Yeah.
Like,
good.
hell yeah.
Like, I woke up today just feeling like in a funk all day.
Yeah, I
Who you
was
got
too.
on next week?
Next week is griddle night. So
Is
it's gonna have Hungry Hussy, the Griddle Guys, Dad Life, 1 or 2 of the Wall Twins. Well, Tobo, who would I tell you? Now I gotta find that.
I don't keep track of the stuff. I just show up places and talk.
I know.
Is that next Thursday
Oh,
night?
Leprechaun. That might be it. But yeah, everyone's gonna be all on at once.
Yeah, next Thursday night.
Yep.
Yeah, I probably won't make that one.
What?
No, it's me, man. It's me. I'll send you. I'll send Mrs. Broomowner a message and let her
All right.
know, because
All right.
you don't Facebook.
Yeah. Well, I Facebooked you the other day. Or no,
No, I
earlier.
know. I actually responded to that. Yeah, and I was surprised the hell out to see that. I was like, man. Because when you sent me that, I'm like, well, instead of sending me a message, why don't you send the Jealous Devil people a message?
Yeah.
I like
It did.
I'm fucking with you.
I know. Now, the other winner sent me a picture of Jealous Devil on his counter today.
But I gotta go. The old lady's been she's been gone all week. She's been staying at the hospital all week, and
Yeah, I remember you saying.
I've been by myself. And tomorrow she's gonna come home in the morning. So I gotta go to the store and get me a chicken breast so I can do that video on Saturday for you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that.
I was hoping to make mine by now.
Do what?
I was hoping I would have made mine by now.
No, I told her, I said, I have to do this video Saturday, and we have to get that video up either Saturday or Sunday. And my problem is I've got two different ways I want to go with it. And I'm just not sure which way I'm going to go with it. But I'm going to do something and end up with what it is,
Yeah. Yeah. This is for fun. I should probably announce it at some point, huh?
But then also, after talking to you last night, I think it was, about the fucking Taylor pork roll shit.
Yeah. Oh, we got to do a Taylor pork roll.
Because where I got to go to get my chicken breast, that's the same place. 'Cause I only buy my chicken breast basically at one place. And they're the same place that sells a Taylor pork roll.
What's the name of the place?
So I'm going to get some Taylor pork roll and fry me up some Taylor pork roll sandwiches or something.
And you've never had them, right?
No, I've never had that. I have seen that for so many years. I've just never had it, and I'm actually to try it, man. I really am.
What's the name of the place, Keith?
Do what?
What's the name of the place?
Oh, the Fresh Market. I can go to the Fresh
find it here.
Huh?
So I should be able to find it here.
You got a Fresh Market there?
We do.
Yeah. That I go to the Fresh Market when I want real food. When I want real meat, real chicken, real beef. That's where I go. And they've been here in town for 3 or 4 years now, and I've said from day one, we have to go to the most expensive place in town to buy food that we can afford to eat, because everything we buy there, we eat every bit of it. There's no waste. I can go to the store and get a steak here, and I'm going to throw 3/4 of it away. I ain't eating it. If I go to the Fresh Market and get me a steak, and eat it all. So, yeah. And, I want to go there. I want to get me some of that pork roll. I'll get me a chicken breast, and yeah. So we're gonna do that. So
I have to see if I can find that tomorrow. Is it frozen or is it not frozen?
Not frozen.
What section is
no,
it in?
it's in their deli compartment, the deli section.
But it comes in that
Right.
red.
You can buy the capicola and the ham and the salami and cheeses and stuff. It's right there.
Okay.
Oh wait. Well, is it Taylor brand?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I asked you about that yesterday. And we kind of argued about that because you was talking about a pork roll and a New Jersey pork roll and a Taylor pork roll. And
Yeah.
I was specifically asking you about the Taylor because that was the original one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
Taylor was the original.
Well, that's their website. The JerseyPorkRoll.com is the Taylor website.
So, well, they have may have sold out or something, but there was a law instituted that differentiated between the Taylor and
Yeah.
the pork roll.
Yeah. What it was is they used to call it Taylor ham, but then they got sued or whatever, saying it doesn't have enough ingredients to be
It
called.
didn't have enough ham in it or something.
Yeah. It wasn't pure ham, so they couldn't call it ham anymore.
Yeah, but it is a Taylor roll, and I figured I'll get me a quarter pound, half a pound, have them slice it up, come home and fry it up, and see what it is.
Yeah, I put the link in the chat there. Jersey Pork Roll. You can order it right from there if you don't have it near you, or just go to the website, and that way you can see what the box looks like. That way, next time you're at the food store, you can see. You can find it easier.
I'm not really big on ordering online because they want to charge you 6 times as much as the food really costs.
Not all the time.
And it doesn't matter. Yeah, all the time. It doesn't matter what you're ordering. What you're ordering. These companies want to charge you 6 times more. I mean, like, I can go to Louisiana right now and get a bag of crawfish for $60. But if I get online, they want to charge me $250. That's just ridiculous, man. So I Googled once. I mean, a lot of people, Hobo knows me in my Brooks ketchup. I love Brooks ketchup, and I paid $2.29, $2.49 a bottle for this stuff. And people Google this on Amazon, and they're like, "That's $80 for a case of it." I'm like, yeah, I can send it to you cheaper than that. Yeah. You just I have a problem with ordering shit online like that. It's just way too expensive. So
Yeah, I have to look to see what it is in the store and then compare it. They're doing 12 boxes of Taylor ham for $43 or $44.
I can't get it at mine. I'm disappointed now. I got all excited for nothing.
You can't get it?
well.
I went on Fresh Time's website.
No, Fresh Market, not Fresh Time.
Well,
it
that's what you
depends on
said.
it
No, I
depends-
say Fresh Market. I don't say Fresh Time. I just say Fresh Time. I said Fresh
What
Market.
the Fresh Market?
You just said Fresh Time. But it don't matter, Hoboken. We got both of them here in town. But the Fresh Market has the Taylors, not the Fresh Time.
Well, I will tell you, I will spend more money if I can have something shipped here to my house and I don't have to go somewhere. That's just me.
It ain't our fault you don't like people.
I love people. Keith, you're my people.
Oh, you don't want to say that in public, Bobby. You really don't want to say that in public.
Shit, this is recorded. Damn it.
Oh my God.
No, but I mean, I am willing to pay more. I mean, I know there are certain things that I order that I may pay more for some things, and I may pay less for on other things. And so I feel like it evens out in the grand scheme of things, you know, if I just kind of check what's available. But if it's important enough to me to have a certain thing, then I will order it. And if it's really important or cost is a factor, I order more of it to make it more cost effective. So
I know. I never ordered anything online ever, and the old lady would order shit. She'd order more shit. She'd order more shit. I'm like, come on, man. Why are you doing this? But in the past, I'm going to say 2 years, I've actually relinquished my thoughts on this. And so there's things I would say, you need to get on here and order me this. You need to order me that. You need to do this. You need to do that. But that's really only came, I'm going to say, within the past 2 years. Prior to that, I would never order anything online. I didn't do any shopping at all.
I agree. My most successful orders have been in, you know, recent years. I remember I ordered something years and years ago, and I was like, where the heck is this? It never arrived. Turned out it was delivered a month prior, and they put it on my back porch, which I never went in my backyard ever.
Oh.
And it was just sitting out there in the rain. Yeah. So
Crazy.
it was a microwave oven.
Oh,
Not good. It still worked though. So
oh, nice.
you know.
All right, I'm going to go to the little girl's room and let Bobby talk about her microwave. It's in there.
Oh
Right.
God. I have no more microwave stories.
So I was reading about the Taylor ham stuff. Reading lots of reviews on there.
2 hours and 45 minutes is the closest one of the stores that Keith was talking about to me.
Oh, really?
I might as well just go down to Jungle Gyms at that point.
They ship, but I don't know how much that is.
I'm gonna make another drink. I'll be back.
Now it's
All
just
right.
Rob.
What?
Now it's just me and you.
You were whispering earlier, so
We'll wait here.
LMNOP. Perksy update.
I don't like that their website, the one you sent me to, doesn't have a working line.
Holy shit. $26 to ship to me? And they're in Jersey. That's messed up. You probably get it on Amazon.
Yeah, but how long has it been sitting in the Amazon warehouse for?
Oh, you can get it on Amazon.
Ooh, I have Amazon Prime. I may have to look too.
Oh, this might be inflated pricing. Hopefully that's for like a 12-pack of them or something.
Nope, it's probably for one.
Taylor pork rolls, 6 ounce. Oh, 8-pack. Well, 8 of them. That seems pricey. $52.99. It's not even prime.
So there's a 6-ounce 4-pack for $35.99.
Yeah, that seems pricey too. But that's and that's not prime either.
But if
There's a T-shirt. Taylor ham, cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup. Taylor ham, egg, cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup.
you're right there, fella.
Bobby left us, huh?
She had to make another martini.
Oh, is that what it is?
Well, I don't know what she drinks. I just assume because of the glass, it's a martini.
Yeah, I really didn't want to because I ramble. I didn't want to come on and fuck with Rob's channel tonight. I hadn't planned on doing that. I fucked the show up last night, and I just come on and rambled like I do.
Nah.
And so I really didn't want to do that tonight. And so, anyways, I'm here and I'm fucking rambling. It's
That's fine.
it's what I do.
Nobody knows about this channel.
Yeah. So, well, only the people that's here. And I can't tell how many people is watching,
Looks like 12.
but well, there you go. You're getting hours. That's the main thing, man. You're getting hours.
Oh, this is like a throwaway channel, though.
It's like you're burning.
You're going to get hours on that throwaway channel too.
Yeah.
So you know, that's the way I look at it, man. The hours. You get people watching. You know, you get 10 people watching for an hour. You know, that's 10 hours.
Yeah.
So, that's the way I look at it. But it is what it is. Hobo and Rob, I will say, Joy mentioned this earlier about the Keith Fest
Yeah.
in June. And I told the old lady about that tonight. She called me tonight. And I'm like,
Hey, listen, hon.
I'm like, Joy wants to do this in June. And I got the dates wrote down here, the 11th and 12th and 13th of June, the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I said, Joy wants to pick up Hobo or pick up Lip and hopefully grab Hobo. And they all come down here and whoever else shows up. And instead of Labor Day, we'll do the Keith Fest. Joey said he wants to make T-shirts and everything. The only thing the old lady said to me was, "Okay, I'll take Thursday off so I can clean the house." And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I'm like, she was like, "Yeah, this is cool, man. We can do this." And I'm like, "Yeah, we might as well. I mean, hell, we've had enough Labor Day deals. I mean, we got Bobby back, but yeah, so we're gonna work on this fucking June deal, man. Keith Fest.
It's on
Yeah.
my calendar.
Oh yeah. Maybe we can get Bobby to drive out of here from Arizona or where the fuck
Hey,
he's living
I
at
told you.
now.
It's on my calendar.
So yeah, this would be fun. And I'll tell you what, man. If you never if you never met me or Hobo live, it's an experience you don't want to forget or don't want to miss.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what.
In real life.
You know, Hobo tries his best at being an asshole, but Hobo is really one of the greatest people I've ever met.
Well, that's a fucking huge level there that you just sat up on. Fuck.
He really is. I mean, Hobo is one awesome fucking person, and I mean, I've met him when it was just me, him, Jeffy, and the old lady. I've met him here at Labor Day with 30 other people. Hobo is just a good fucking dude, and
Fake news.
I know I'm fucking with your fucking with what people think of you, Hobo. I know of this, but you know what I think of you, and yeah, I've always thought you was a great person, and yeah, so this should be good, man. If we can get this to go on this year, that'd be a good thing to do, man.
Yeah.
June, that'd be a good time to do it, man. So yeah.
Keith Fest.
Keith, you made me in the most awkward spot of the day. Thanks.
Hobo, I've said this before. I mean, when I first met Hobo, he walked up that driveway and I said, Hobo, you are a fucking asshole. Yeah, you are too. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I like you, because you are an asshole. You say exactly what you want to say. You do what you want to do. And that is what it is. And that was the one thing I always appreciated about Hobo. He was real. And, you know, he's just real. All right, I'm done.
Good. Fuck, this is hurt.
But yeah, well, come see me in June and Hobo will be here.
Like I said, it's on my calendar.
You can take Bobby to the Ghetto Liquor Store and let her live that life. And the gas station
Yeah,
across.
we could do that, Hobo. We could do that. I love that. You know, that is so fucking weird because I tell the old lady, go get me a 6-pack of beer to get me through tonight. You know? And she's like, you know, I hate that fucking place. And I was like, Terry, that is the safest place in town. You go to the Ghetto Liquor Store, and it really is. It's a fucking Ghetto Liquor Store. But if you think about the people that visit it, there ain't nobody robbing that place because that's the Ghetto Liquor Store. You know? And I'm like, yeah, that is the safest fucking place in town, man. Like, yeah, go get me some beer. You'll be all right. Yeah. But yeah, so we'll do that. Hey, yeah, I'll take Bobby over there. Let her
Okay.
meet that big titty black bitch, and you know, everything's cool.
Liquor run.
Oh my God.
I'm not driving though. Not driving. Guaranteed.
Oh well, if we have to, we can walk it. It's walking distance. But no, I ain't driving either.
That's
No,
I'm
if I drink beer, I ain't getting in a car and driving.
See?
So yeah, we'll have somebody else drive us. But yeah,
Okay, good.
I would imagine I would have enough beverages to supply us though. But it is an experience though. Like Hobo says, this place is smaller than I've worked in restaurants that had bigger walk-in freezers or coolers than this place is.
Yeah.
It is really small, and but to me, I really think it's the safest place in town to go get a beer. I mean, for a liquor store. I mean, I don't ever remember them being ever robbed. There ain't nobody gonna stick this place up. They ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
It's the neighborhood, man. You got to get some beer and you got to get some fucking brandy and shit. And they're not gonna rob this place, man. Yeah, it's seedy, but it's safe.
Yeah.
Sounds like my neighborhood. It's seedy, but my house is safe because of me.
All right, guys. I'm gonna jump out, but I'll leave this going.
I'm gonna jump out too because I got to do some research for a neighbor.
Oh, okay.
They want a homemade Taco Bell nacho fries. I got to do some research.
Oh.
Sheesh. Fine.
Well, Keith, you better just go out, I guess.
Good night, man. That was a good night tonight, guys. I appreciate it. So, yeah.
All right, well, Keith and Bobby, you guys want to keep it going, or do you want me to end it as I hop out?
Ask Bobby.
We can chat for a little. I don't know, Keith. What do you think? You tired? Want to go to bed?
I wanted to go to bed 3 hours ago. I didn't even want to do this tonight.
All right, that's
I know Rob had a live feed last night, and I went on there and I crashed his live feed, and I didn't want to fucking piss him off 2 nights in a row.
Nah.
But
Well, how about this? How about I end it, but that'll leave you two, and you can hang however you want, however long you want there.
how about I just say good night to everybody, and I leave.
All right. Yeah. So we'll just,
I thank you and Hobo for. I thought this was a good chat tonight, man, with the after hot seat, but
yeah.
With Bowers, I thought that was a good thing, man.
Yeah.
It was a good thing.
Cool guy.
Hobo fucked me up because he asked all my questions before I asked him. Next week, I don't even know, man. You're gonna do all this flat top shit, so I don't know if I'll be in on that or not. I'll have to
Submit your questions.
You have to think about it.
Yeah, but yeah. Bobby, you have a good one, and thanks for showing up. And so, all right, I'm gonna get out of here. Rob, I don't know where Mrs. Broomowner is, but tell her I said hello and good night.
Yep. Yeah, she went to bed early tonight. Well, 10 or 11. Yeah. And thanks everybody in the chat for showing up. Thanks, Bobby, for hanging out.
Good night, guys.
And we'll see you guys probably tomorrow.